Or excellence is going to be
Hello, I'm Mark E. Smith from The Fall. Good evening. Good morning. I'm not a musician.
You're not a musician?
No, I am classed as a musician, but I'm not. I class myself as a sort of a songwriter first and foremost, really. And engineer, producer. No, I sort of tell musicians what to do, really. Art is, I think art is good if you're very pure about it. And I think there's the difference between art and arty, I think, and artful. Artful is an insult and arty is an insult. Art is a skill. I think British art is best in the world, actually. I think it's just not exposed enough. You know. It's very undercover, you know. My sister's a very good artist, but she doesn't like it to be shown and all this crap, you know. She's done one or two covers for me, you know. Everybody from businessman to bloody cocaine dealer I know in Manchester, the sister or the brother is an artist. But they just don't go out and do it. Sell it. I mean, they're as good as anybody I've ever seen, I must say. And so I don't think British art will ever be dead. I think it's a good outlet. I mean, somebody like Grayson Perry, whatever his name is very good, I think, you know, his tapestries and all that. I mean, he's got him more like down that women's seam, I think, you know what I mean? No, really. I mean, I know he dresses up for it, but I mean, what he's doing is very much like what my sister would do. It's very, very good. I think it's marvellous, this stuff, you know. It's amazing what they read into the lyrics, for instance, most painters, Anthony Frost and people like that. They say things to me that I would have never even thought of, you know what I mean? Sometimes it bounces back, you know, I get some ideas off them, you know. I think what it is with The Fall, it's open to interpretation, I think, so it helps them to sort of brushes more freely. I only paint to your music, you know. I only draw to your music. Quite a strange thing. So you go what else, what other kinds of music do you like? You like all other kinds of music, but they only paint to The Fall. So we're like on a building site or something. Music while you work. Painters. I know this, I know that, here's my list. Therefore I am. I mean, all this art school, groups that came from art school, this is all like The Who and the Beatles. The Who and the Beatles came from art schools in the 60s, you understand what? And so the dads are saying to them, say you're from an art school, I think. It's sort of pseudo-art, and there's nothing worse than a half-educated man, I mean, but, yeah. But, I mean, the Talking Heads did start that, didn't they? I like it, he doesn't seem to like any of his subjects or anything, you ever noticed? He used to dislike him intensely. He's got all these like society women like this. Self-portrait he's like. I like all that blast shit, you know, with the writers, which is obviously, I think, influenced me a bit on that Hex induction. You know, blast France, blast London, you know, stick it up your arse sort of thing. Anybody who calls the book Rotting Hill, have you ever read that one? It's great. So Michael Clark threw a steel on his head when he was in the front of our audience. You know about that? He used to go to all our gigs apparently and stand in the front row. And Michael Clark sort of fell in and he did this dance routine. He got this steel and he threw it into the audience and it hit Damien Hirst right smack on the bed. No, he was never a Fall fan again. Clark's fault. Maybe that's what made him more creative. Didn't know that. That's a good story, isn't it? Isn't it?